The day was Monday, November 7th, 2011. My roommate and I took off in my 1998 Honda Accord and left our home state of Maryland as we headed west. I had a job interview that Friday morning, so we journeyed across America with a deadline of that Thursday evening. Along the way, we had stayed with multiple friends of mine that lived in different parts of the country. And finally, sometime between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. on Thursday, November 10th, we finally made it to what became my first home in the city of Los Angeles. It was actually a 2-story townhouse that we rented, located in Woodland Hills. I had lived there from November 2011 to April 2013, when I moved to my second place, an apartment located in Glassell Park. This was short-lived. Because I was employed at Disneyland, the drive to Orange County from Glassell Park was still too much with traffic on the 5, despite the fact that Glassell Park is closer than Woodland Hills. Some of my friends had an open spot in their apartment in Anaheim, so I moved out of Glassell Park and moved in with my friends in Anaheim that September in 2013, where we lived until all of us moved out in August 2014. I stayed in Orange County but moved to my next apartment in La Habra. While I was living in that apartment, I had resigned from Disney with determination to focus on working in film and TV, the whole point of me moving to California. Along with working at Disneyland, I had worked on multiple film and TV sets, keeping Disney as my job in between productions. It was a good setup for me to keep up with the bills, but in April 2015, I had gotten a job as a projectionist for an organization called Cinespia.
Welcome to Cinespia at the John Hanson Ford Theater. My name is John Wyatt. I'm the founder of Cinespia. And tonight is very special.
Known in LA for their outdoor movie screenings at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery every Saturday night of the summer. It was a perfect transition from Disneyland for work in between shows. But what surprised me was that setting up for an event like that every weekend made me realize that live events AV suited me better than working on sets. With all of these changes, I had moved out of my apartment in La Habra at the end of July 2015 to move back to LA County to my apartment in Van Nuys, where I remained throughout the second half of the 2010s. That December in 2015, I had worked on my final feature film and decided to steer away from film and TV to focus more on a career in live events AV. And to help me along the way, I took a job at Universal Studios Hollywood as part of the opening team of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter that January 2016.
Thank you, Beth, for admitting.
In December 2019, my roommates made the unexpected decision to move out by the end of January 2020.
This man found the gnome and he hid it again. Welcome. You're welcome for all of the widescreen that's there.
By this point, I had already made the decision that my time in California was coming to an end. I was already considering the move back to Maryland even before my roommates informed me of their decision. But what I wanted was one more summer at the cemetery with Cinespia. The original plan was for me to stay in Van Nuys until Halloween 2020. But with this unexpected decision to move out of that apartment, I had to figure out a way for me to stay just a little bit longer. I had my next apartment lined up in Boyle Heights, but I had to wait until March for the tenant that I was replacing to move out. In the meantime, remember from my Disney World video, my friend Steph? She was living in a 1-bedroom apartment down in Irvine, and she let me stay with her until my apartment in Boyle Heights was ready. For a month, I had to make that long commute from Irvine to Universal City for work. And when March 2020 came, it was finally time for me to begin my final months in Los Angeles. Living in Boyle Heights and being close to both Universal and Cinespia, making it until Halloween after one last summer with Cinespia was going to be easy. Or so I thought.
All right, we have breaking news now. Let's get to it. It has to do with COVID-19. And the World Health Organization has just declared a global coronavirus. It is a pandemic at this point.
Just moments ago, the death toll climbing to 105 cases across the United States. 6 people have died, all in Washington state, 4 of them residents of a nursing care facility near Seattle.
The number of cases soaring just today, more than 24,000 now nationwide. New Jersey today becoming the 6th state to close all non-essential businesses, joining California, New York, Illinois, Pennsylvania, and Nevada.
Many theme parks right now, not just Magic Kingdom, have installed antibacterial hand stations everywhere, as well as now hand washing stations, which is a wonderful thing for guests. We've seen on the news that cast members are wiping down high-touch areas with antibacterial cleansers. As of now, Walt Disney World and all of its parks are open. But about an hour before I left the house today, Disneyland announced that they are closing as of tomorrow for the rest of March. I don't think Disneyland has ever been closed for that long of a period, and this is all to basically try to put a halt to this and keep people safe.
Guys, I do realize that right now our country is in an epidemic. The whole world is. And I just want to assure you all that things will get better. Just try to keep calm out there and know that this thing is going to pass. I know it's hard to see, but it will. There's much ahead for all of us in this world. Things always do get better.
I had moved everything out of my storage unit into my apartment in Boyle Heights at the beginning of March 2020. But shortly after, I had to go back to Irvine for a little bit to dog sit for Steph. And because I was located in Irvine at the time the pandemic hit, my apartment in Boyle Heights ended up not being my last apartment, but was a place for me to store my things while I remained in Irvine until I moved back to Maryland in September 2020. As the world was shut down. Because of this, my last movie screening with Cinespia was on Valentine's Day, when we played The Wedding Singer at the historic Los Angeles Theater on Broadway in downtown LA. And I never got my final summer at the cemetery.
The captain has turned on the seatbelt light. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelts. Thank you.
Heading up the west coast in the morning to find a place where no one knows our faces or our names. If we don't leave now, we might never make it out alive. Plans are changing, rearranging all the time. So come away with me, let's break free. We could fall asleep where the land and ocean meet. Wake up to the sounds of no one around.
You know, being in California, I thought that this was going to be a sunny day, but I'm greeted with clouds. Welcome home.
So frustrating, let's just drive. So come away with me.
There's the Hertz shuttle.
Let's break free. Just you and me.
traffic. Did not miss this at all.
Oh my god, it's my friend Aaron!
Okay, I have to stop the video for a bit. Depending on how much YouTube you watch and who you watch and are subscribed to, she might look familiar to you. Let me explain. This is my friend Erin. I had met her not too long after I moved back to LA County from Orange County. We're both gamers, explorers of different food places, and we both love going to Disneyland. If you're familiar with the channel Bill and Lisa's Food and Travel, Bill and Lisa are her parents. With over 1,000 videos posted and close to 90,000 subscribers at the time of this video's recording, Bill and Lisa have traveled to different parts around the world to eat food. Within the US, they've eaten in places like Las Vegas, Pigeon Forge, Orlando, and Honolulu. And overseas, they've explored places like Dublin, London, and Paris. And sometimes on their travels, they even bring the family along, Erin included.
So this one here is called the Hawaiian. There's a lot of different flavors of it, so of course you can maybe tell what flavor everything might be. So I'm interested in the pink flavor, so let's see. Ta-da!
Alright Aaron, because I have you on my channel, I would love to get one of your famous reviews of the food we just ate here at & Waffles. So what did you have?
Well, it was good. Okay, so what I had was just the regular, it was hash, what was it? It was corned beef hash and eggs, and I had a half a waffle with bananas on it. I just came from a run, a nice 4-mile run, so this was very much needed. I need some starch in my system and some protein. I didn't finish all my eggs, but it was very good. It was lovely. I actually recommended this place to Danny.
Yeah, good choice.
Thank you. In a lovely Burbank, right behind us. So this was really good. What did you think? What did you have?
I loved it. I had the chicken wings and waffles. I got the wings Cajun, and I saw that one of the toppings was Fruity Pebbles, and I love Fruity Pebbles, so I definitely had to get that on my waffles. It was pretty good. Yeah, definitely 5 stars in my opinion.
What's funny is that I knew he was going to pick the wings option because knowing Danny
she knows me well.
For so many years, he was going to pick and you were also thinking about Cajun. You were thinking about getting something Cajun, so you ended up getting the wings Cajun with the waffles with the Fruity Pebbles.
Yep.
Very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what did you think of your food? Was it good?
It was really good. Like,
okay.
I like the first appearance, like it looked so appealing. Like I was like, yeah, this looks delicious, especially with the colors on the Fruity Pebbles. That always catches my attention.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always love the combination of like chicken and waffles, so I'm always a big fan of it. And Cajun.
And Cajun.
Yeah.
I would say if you need a place to go eat, this place is open until 3. It's in Burbank, right by Universal Studios. It's like this is my channel now, and I'm interviewing you. But I recommend this place. It's really yummy. It's good.
Yeah. Oh, you also had like a special coffee.
Oh yeah, I had a special coffee.
It was
it was this one right over here.
Yeah. Fatima's House Iced Coffee.
Fatima's House Iced Coffee. Oh wow,
I remember the name.
Yeah. So that one I didn't expect it to come with a bunch of whipped cream on top, but it was actually really good. Even though
it looked really good.
Even though I don't eat whipped cream, but that was a lot of whipped cream. But it was good. Yeah. So recommend it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being on Shot on Vacation, Erin.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, Erin's parents, Bill and Lisa's Food and Travel, link is in the description. So be sure to check that out. All right, and you'll see more videos of Erin and her parents. They do a bunch of food reviews. They go to many different places. But yes, thank you.
Hit the bell icon. Ding.
Ding.
Just you and me. Whoa, whoa.
right, so this is my friend Kim. She's a photographer, and she has an Instagram. It's at Phoenix Art and Photography.
Yes, Phoenix Art and Photo, so give it a shout. It hasn't been active for a while, so give me some inspiration, give me some ideas of what I can photograph, and I'll definitely hit you guys up. Thank you.
Yeah, all the info will be in the description.
single file. Perfect. Single file line up against this shelf.
You excited?
Hello, witches, wizards, and muggles. Welcome to Ollivanders. We are about to get started with your wand fitting experience. Please silence all muggle devices, no flash photography, and no Lumos charms. We ready?
Hi everyone, the Wand Keeper is ready to meet you all. Please stick together in your party, starting on this side, and then everyone else is follow along like a big snake. So come on, Phil.
We're gonna loop around.
Not yet. Thank you. Welcome to Ollivanders, makers of fine wands since 382 BC. I see there are many of you here to witness a wand fitting. You are most welcome, but please remain silent during this complicated process. May I see your wand? You don't have one yet. You are here for your fitting, yes? What is your name? Audrey. Audrey, which is your wand arm, right or left? Hold it out for me, please. Here at Ollivanders, we only use particular types of wood that are of the highest wand quality. You may put your arm up. As you may know, every Ollivanders wand has a core of powerful magical substance. We use unicorn hair, phoenix tail feathers, and the heartstrings of dragons. No two Ollivander wands the same, just as no two unicorns, dragons, or phoenixes are quite the same. So, Audrey, you'll never get such good results with another wizard's wand. Now, for you. Chestnut, with a unicorn hair core, 12 inches, multifaceted wand of noble character. I would like for you to try a simple spell with this wand, alright? Stand right here. I want you to choose one of the wand boxes on the very top shelf, and you're going to levitate it by giving your wand a swish and flick. Do you know this spell? Yes? Audrey. Do you know what happened? Do you know why it didn't work? It is not your wand. That's alright. Reparo!
So cool.
Audrey, you've a rather powerful magic in you, haven't you? Yes. Well, this is a wand of walnut with a dragon heartstring core, 13 3/4 inches. Ooh, powerful wand with a willingness to cast any spell. I think we'll try a different spell this time, though. Why don't you brighten up the room a bit by illuminating the tip of your wand? It is rather dark in here. I suspect you know this one as well. That was rather interesting, Audrey. Not quite the results we were looking for. However, I do believe we are getting closer. You see, it is quite clear to those of us that study wand lore that it is the wand that chooses the wizard. What is not always quite so clear is why.
You know I had to get your reaction. No, really, it actually is really good. Pistachio flavor takes me back to Greece. Opa. This is my friend Rivers.
If I were to name one person who has had the same life journey as I have, it would be Rivers. Rivers and I are from the same hometown in Maryland. We both grew up with the same people from elementary school through high school, and we both ended up in the theater department at Towson University. However, we did not meet until Towson. On top of that, we met after I had already graduated and she was still there, when I volunteered to direct a short film for a class that she was taking and I've directed shorts for before.
You alright?
Just a bad dream.
Want some water?
We both focus more on storytelling through film, but still step into stage production occasionally.
Well,
I ain't found nothing yet.
what are we gonna do?
I don't know.
We have to do something, Harry. It's your fault we don't have something for the morning.
What are you talking about?
You were all hot in the biscuit to get off last night.
This bullshit.
You didn't have to, okay? And we could have had something right now.
What was I supposed to do? Just sit around and watch you push off and not go myself?
Just don't put it all on me, okay?
In Maryland, we have both acted in plays at Greenbelt Arts Center, although not the same shows. It's amazing how we know the same people in our theater community, but have never acted in a play together. Rivers and I are more for the screen. In 2015, we got together again for another production of a fake trailer that I directed. Throughout my time in LA, we've gone to Disneyland, Universal, acquired access to Magic Castle, and on summer nights in the cemetery, I would get her on the guest list for Cinespia. Rivers is the type of person that looks out for her friends and makes sure that they have what they need in any given situation. During the week of this current vacation in LA, she was dog sitting in Hollywood, which opened up her apartment for me to stay at for the duration of my trip. Through her creativity, whether it be a screenplay, her poetry, or any form of art that she creates, you can sense that she has seen the beauties of life through the bad times, because her art highlights the positivity. Her sense of humor has the ability to cheer you up when you're going through a rough time, and her presence causes a positive energy to glow within the space around her. It still amazes me that someone who I had met after college had in some way been part of my life the whole time. And it's confirmed when we reminisce over the people from our childhood. It's a friendship that I plan on keeping until the day I die. Although I'm back in Maryland, she is still killing it in LA. And from 3,000 miles away, I will continue to cheer her on. We took the dogs out for a walk up in Runyon Canyon Park, a park that I never knew existed even during my 9 years living out here. When you get to the top, you get a nice view of the city. Someone once said to me that New York City is like a fun nightmare, and Los Angeles is like a sad paradise. I don't know where that saying came from, or if that person came up with that on their own, but I can agree on that accuracy. From their album Pray for the Wicked, Panic at the Disco has a song called Dying in LA. When my roommates and I moved out of our apartment in Van Nuys to venture off to our next destinations, some of us stayed in LA, and some of us moved to other locations like Portland, or in my case, back to Maryland. Dying in LA became the theme song to our departure. On one of our final nights at that apartment, one of my roommates and I were sitting in my truck in our parking spot. But before we left to enter our front door, she had asked me to play that song. It was a moment that I never would forget, as we both cried knowing that our adventures in LA were coming to an end. We both moved out here to pursue our dreams, and were chewed up and spat out. And we all came to the conclusion that this life is no longer for us. Even up to today, almost every time I listen to that song, tears come to my eyes. Listening to Brendan Urie sing the lyrics that are incredibly accurate to the many lives of those whose dreams are to move to this city and make it big. Although living in LA is no longer in my life's playing cards, it is still a place that holds a great deal to me. And I know that whenever I decide to visit, my friends will always be there to welcome me back.